Welcome to another session of Learn Step-by-Step Microsoft Identity Platform. In this session, we will discuss difference between authentication versus authorization. Authentication is like having a gatekeeper at the entrance of a secure facility. This gatekeeper's job is to verify the identity of anyone trying to gain access. It's a bit like proving your identity at the entrance of a top-secret government building. The gatekeeper asks for your ID and ensures you are who you claim to be. In the digital world, authentication serves the same purpose. It challenges users, machines, or software components to provide verifiable credentials like passwords, biometric data, or certificates. This process is a crucial first step because it confirms the identity of the entity trying to access a system. Authorization, on the other hand, acts like a guard within that secure facility. Once you've passed the gatekeeper's verification, the guard's job is to make sure you're allowed to go where you want. Think of it as having different areas within that building with varying levels of security clearance. The guard ensures you only enter the areas you have permission to access. In the digital realm, authorization determines what level of access a user, machine, or software component has to specific resources or functionalities. It's done after successful authentication, and it's all about specifying permissions and roles, defining who can do what. To make this work, in the digital world, authentication often involves the exchange of information through an ID token, which confirms your identity. It may use protocols like OpenID Connect, OIDC, or SAML to ensure that you are who you say you are. Authorization, on the other hand, typically uses the OAuth 2.0 protocol. This is the mechanism that allows you to access specific resources or perform certain actions based on your verified identity. It's the process that ensures you're not granted access to areas or actions that you don't have the proper clearance for. Let's understand with an example. Suppose you want to spend the night in a hotel. You can think of authentication and authorization as the security system for the hotel building. Users are people who want to stay at the hotel. Resources are the rooms or areas that people want to use. Hotel staff is another type of user. If you're staying at the hotel, you first go to reception to start the authentication process. You show an identification card and credit card, and the receptionist matches your ID against the online reservation. After the receptionist has verified who you are, the receptionist grants you permission to access the room you've been assigned. You're given a key card and can go now to your room. The doors to the hotel rooms and other areas have keycard sensors. Swiping the keycard in front of a sensor is the authorization process. The keycard only lets you open the doors to rooms you're permitted to access, such as your hotel room and the hotel exercise room. If you swipe your keycard to enter any other hotel guest room, your access is denied. Individual permissions, such as accessing the exercise room and a specific guest room, are collected into roles which can be granted to individual users. When you're staying at the hotel, you're granted the hotel patron role. Hotel room service staff would be granted the hotel room service role. This role permits access to all hotel guest rooms, but only between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m., the laundry room, and the supply closets on each floor.